You don't need any water with it? Give me water and I'll go to bed. Okay, we're gonna try this stream again and see what happens. Okay, we're gonna stay on all night. It's 10:30, so if I go to bed, I go to bed. I'm just doing a night light stream and just going to bed. We're gonna stay on right now and do whatever. Okay, oh, I got one clicker. Oh, that's shit. Oh, there's a good. Now, if I go to bed, I go to bed. If I don't go to bed, I don't go to bed. Now, I'm gonna try this one more time. And this doesn't work out. It's time to go to bed.
An investigation into a deadly crash in Volusia County takes a
But
se siente un temor.
I never followed the usual path. No, they changed the law. I mean, and that's what makes my essence so beautiful. Are you ready to do that thing you want to do? I'm actually ready to go to bed.
Most teenagers in the UK will soon be banned from ever buying cigarettes at any point in their lifetime. That's down to a new law that just passed the British Parliament.
is a landmark bill, my lords. It will create a smoke-free generation.
which says that anyone born on or after January 1st, 2009 will never legally be able to buy cigarettes in the UK. So even in 20 years, when today's teens are in their 30s, they'll still be barred from buying tobacco products. Around 1 in 10 British adults smoke, according to government data, a similar proportion to the US. And supporters hope the new law will cut down on the 64,000 deaths linked to smoking every year.
We have, great.
That's interesting. I wish we had that law here in the United States. Wish we had that law in the United States. That'd be pretty funny. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Oh, it doesn't really matter, but I'm gonna have so much like running my channel. Tonight we are just gonna go to bed, and that's about it.
And Spirit Airlines is facing a possible class action lawsuit from their former employees who allege. And Spirit Airlines is facing a possible class action lawsuit from their former employees who allege that the airline violated federal labor laws when they shut down operations. According to court documents, Spirit informed the employees of the shutdown the day it happened. They allege they have not received their final paychecks and are also owed compensation for unused vacation and sick time. Spirit Airlines declined to comment on the litigation. So for more on this, I want to bring in our transportation reporter.
Their office is still open.
Bernardo Villalona. And Sam, I want to start with you. What exactly are these former Spirit employees asking for here?
So typically when large companies do layoffs, they have to give warnings out. It's part of the WARN Act, and it happens usually 60 days before the people are laid off. But this was a unique case. Spirit was fighting for its life. They were trying to get a last-minute bailout from the federal government. That, of course, proved not to work out. They couldn't get any more money from the banks, and they had to shut down. And they told their employees, with just hours notice. And these employees are saying because they didn't get that 60-day warning, they want to be paid out for the next 60 days. They want their sick time, their vacation time, and they want medical benefits for that duration.
Well, and Bernardo, we learned that some of these employees are pushing for this to be a class action lawsuit. Why is that? Why is that important here?
So because of the number of former employees, because as of now, it's only 6 people that have signed on to this class action lawsuit. So the claims are going to be similar. So there's always more power in number.
So Spirit's in a more deep. So Spirits can dig her in a deeper hole.
Last month, a 4th grade class in Greensboro, North Carolina received a simple assignment from their teacher. Write a persuasive essay on the topic they're choosing and then send it to someone in a position of authority. Basic elementary school stuff. Well, 10-year-old Christian Mango chose a topic he was passionate about, electric vehicles. Passionate about that too. Specifically, tax rebates for EVs.
Okay, this is ridiculous. I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. So there's nothing on.
The residents keep calling about you because you're making a lot of noise. And I know we've contacted you before, Michael.
Okay. That's enough of that. So I'm going to. We'll see how I sleep on that night. I gotta do a couple things real quick, but yeah, I'm gonna shut down. Nope. Notice I don't do that thing people think I do.
You end up crashing with sport boss Dale Earnhardt Sr. in that race. Looking back on that, what do you remember about your crash?
All I remember, we were 3 wide coming off of turn 2. I was the car on the very bottom. I think Robbie Gordon was next to me.
Yeah, George Foley died.
And vice versa. But whoever the outside guy
Wow,
was,
certainly look horrible.
They came off, hit the guy next to him. That guy hit me, and it turned me to the right. And
There are moments in sports that split time in two. Everything that came before and everything that came after. For NASCAR, that moment arrived on February 18, 2001 at the Daytona International Speedway, when the sport's greatest warrior, Dale Earnhardt Sr., took his final lap. The man they called the Intimidator, the 7-time Winston Cup champion,
who had spent 3 decades bending the rules of speed to his will, was gone in an instant. And for more than 2 decades, one man has carried the weight of that afternoon in near total silence. That man is Sterling Marlin. Now, at 67 years old, Marlin has finally decided to speak, not to defend himself, not to rewrite history,
6 days ago.
but to honor the truth and the man he raced beside for the better part of his life. What follows is a story that NASCAR fans have waited over 20 years to hear. It is a story about
25?
speed and tragedy, about blame and forgiveness, about the crushing burden of silence, and what it truly means to carry a secret for the sake of someone else's peace. It is a story about Dale Earnhardt, but it is equally a story about what happened to the man who was closest to him in those final seconds, and how Sterling Marlin survived the aftermath of one of the most devastating days in American sports history.
Yeah, and how Shirley got
On
into.
that Sunday afternoon in Daytona, you have to go back to the beginning. You have to understand who Dale Earnhardt was, not just as a driver, but as a force of nature. Born in Kannapolis, North Carolina, in 1951, Dale Earnhardt grew up surrounded by the smell of motor oil and the sound of engines. His father, Ralph Earnhardt, was himself a NASCAR short track legend, and young Dale absorbed every lesson sport had to offer from the time he could walk. He dropped out of school at 16 to pursue racing full time, a decision that shocked his community, but surprised no one who had seen the fire in his eyes when he sat behind the wheel. Earnhardt's rise through the NASCAR ranks was neither smooth nor easy. His early years were marked by financial struggles, failed marriages, and a series of setbacks that would have broken a lesser man. But Earnhardt was not built to break. He was built to absorb punishment and come back harder.
Actually,
By the late 1970s, he had established himself as a legitimate contender, and by 1980, he claimed his first Winston Cup championship. It was only the beginning. Over the next 2 decades, Earnhardt would add 6 more championships to his name,
where's that
tying the
pizza?
legendary Richard Petty's record and cementing his status as one of the 2 greatest drivers in the history of the sport. But statistics, however impressive, never fully captured what made Earnhardt special. It was his style, aggressive, fearless, and completely unapologetic, that set him apart. He drove with an intimacy with danger that other drivers respected and feared in equal measure. He would bump you out of the way without a second thought if it meant advancing his position, and he would do it with that famous half smile beneath his mustache, as if
I'm gonna go to bed in about 5 minutes.
Se está moviendo el piso. Ustedes ya saben qué es lo que tienen que hacer en este momento. Conservar la calma y evacuar de inmediato. Me voy a levantar y voy a evacuar. Se siente un temblor, se está moviendo el piso. Ustedes ya saben qué es lo que tienen que hacer en este momento. Conservar la calma y evacuar de inmediato. Me voy a levantar y voy a evacuar.
Going to bed. I was on a drunk company. Okay. I'm going to bed. I've got to do a couple things quick. But yeah, I'm going to bed. I've got to peek. What should I do here? So full time. Get peek. Okay. You do two things at once? Yeah, I'm gonna do a double D. Well, actually, I'm gonna do two things. Wait, this will work for me because I can do two things at once. I can sleep and film. I can do this real quick. I don't care. I can relax, take a little nap, go to sleep. Oh, that works perfectly. Lights on my face, so I can go to. I like ginger beer, ginger barely. I don't sit with this. Let's say, trending thing happening. A lot of YouTubers go to sleep on camera. Tart, you have a few videos you are already sleeping. It's 10 o'clock, so it's almost 11 p.m. at night, so we're going to sleep in. All I gotta do is one thing, which I'm not gonna be able to do that. Not with this camera, huh? I want to see those big scars on my back. I know it's not bad as legacy, but still, I don't want to see scars. I got plans tomorrow. I'm not going to get rid of them. You alright, baby? My baby. I should put the night light on. You alright? My baby. My big baby. I should put the night light on so you don't have to worry about the light in my face. Okay, baby, I'm gonna turn the night light. Okay. I gotta do one thing real quick and I'm gonna go to sleep. I have to. Okay, see here. Okay, that's a little better. It's not as bright. Okay. There we go. Night. I'll be back on. Okay, night light's on, so it's not as bright. Wait. I'm not doing that either because it's just not worth it. Maybe your YouTube channel is more popular to her. I mean, that's why YouTube channel is popular. Like that guy, that crazy American idiot was on them a few weeks ago. That Winston had? Yeah, that guy's an idiot. I would never in a million years do that. Would you? Yeah, it would do some, like, I was doing a trip across America and I got paid for it. Like, yeah, if I was doing something like that, and then I'd do it. But that guy was an idiot. And one guy Winston had was an idiot. I wish I could just. If he came to this piece of paradise, I'd give him a piece of my mind. He acts like an idiot, I throw him in the Rocky. I really do that skit, though. The problem is, I don't know if I do the Porter, St. Joseph, or the Rocky. Because I need a van, and I need that suit. I just need to borrow someone's. I just need a van. And do that skit. I'll make some money. Oh, this is a full house. Yeah, he didn't look like an idiot. I don't know who that guy was. But it's not my problem. It's work. That's how I make a few bucks. I wish I had a TV station. I wish I could own a TV station. I don't like the way that looks. I'm gonna change the filter here. I don't like the filter. I'm gonna like the classic filter. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I'm fine. I'm tired, but I'm not tired, so I'm just gonna try something that everyone else, a lot of YouTubers are doing these days. Doing sleeping streams or relaxing streams. I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna sleep on camera or not. It's just a little bit of fun. So, yeah, I'm fine. Just relaxing, trying to get some sleep in on camera. Because some people don't think I don't get any sleep. I do. I get enough sleep. I get lots of sleep. So yeah, I'm fine. It's just 10 o'clock at night, so I'm trying to get a little sleep in so I don't have to worry about it. Yeah, I know. I need the fan on because it's stale in here. I need the fan. I need the fan on. It's stale air. And when it's stale, it's not good. So I need the fan on. There we go. Make it less stale. There we go. I'm just trying to make a video that will work for the channel. I just want to make one video and make me go viral. That's what I really want to do. Make at least one video that goes viral, and then take a nice little break. Not do what Zach did, right? Hell no. I'm definitely not doing what Zach did. Zach did was risky and dangerous. More dangerous than what I'm trying to do. I think with her. Yeah, well, I can't do what Zach did. Can't do what Zach H did because Zach H did something bad. He did a 6-month hiatus, which really pissed off a lot of people and really got a lot of people scared of him. At least you know what Carr did. When's the last time Carr was even on YouTube? Carr's been on YouTube for how many years now? Since the pandemic, right? He's been out there for who knows how long, and I haven't even watched his channel since. I don't think he even does videos anymore. If he still did videos, I'd watch him, but I don't think Carr even does videos anymore. I mean, I just watch his videos, but I don't think even Carr does videos anymore. Or Code Zero. Code Zero! Polito! The voices in my head. I just wish you could make my cartoons. But who knows? Okay. Silly me. I'm sorry, guys. Oh, I don't even think he's even on YouTube anymore. But Zach H did a 6-month hiatus. It was off YouTube for 6 months. I don't think and then he came back for a little bit. Then I'm not sure if he's even on anymore. Zach H. Can't pronounce his last name was real long. He was off for 6 months. Yeah. I cannot do that. Okay. Moderation, blah, 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 blah. They got rid of it again, darn it. No, it's fine. It's the weekend. I might sleep, might not. I'm trying to look for something real quick here. Nope. That's not what I wanted. I want to look for... You guys can ask me questions. I don't care. I'm not sleeping. I'm just trying... I don't know. I want to sleep. I don't want to sleep. It's just like, yeah, you know. YouTube updated its systems again. What makes it a pain in the butt because they changed everything around again. I don't like it. I liked it when I had the time on here. I don't know if I'm going to sleep or not. I'm just trying to figure out if I should do a stream of me sleeping or not, because I snore. And it reports I talk in my sleep, so I kind of want to do a video to see if it's true or not, if I do talk in my sleep. But if you guys ask me questions, you can. I don't care. I mean, if I don't answer them, I'll answer them during the morning when I wake up. It's almost 11 o'clock at night here on the East Coast, so yeah, I'm going to go to bed. But you leave me questions, I'll read them. I'll read them the next day in the morning. I just want to see if I talk in my sleep, because I want to watch the video tomorrow morning when I wake up and see if I talk in my sleep or not, because if I do, I'm curious. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave the camera rolling and I'm gonna go to sleep. So yeah, if you guys have a question, let's say, put it in the chat. I'll read it in the morning. So it's 11 o'clock at night. I'm signing out, but I'm staying on. Okay. This is a night stream. And if you know some if you're like me, back in the old days, some TV stations, okay, back in the old days, being in the 80s, when TV stations still went off the air, from like, I'd say from the late mid 80s to the 70s or prior, TVs went off the air around midnight, and then come back on until like in the morning, around 4 or 5 in the morning. So yeah, I just want to do a night stream, see what happens, because I'm not going to be doing. There's one TV station I know. There's a couple TV stations in the bigger cities like Chicago stuff. At midnight when they signed off, a local radio station took over their feed, or they had the car bars, or they went off the air. There is a couple TV stations that still do that. Some previous affiliates still do that. There's a previous affiliate I know of that does sign-offs at midnight or 1 a.m. and it'll come back on to like 7. And it's a PBS station, so yeah. Some TV stations still do sign-offs. It depends. If it's local or small town theaters, they go off at midnight still. And maybe put a local radio station on or something. I mean, there is one radio station. There is a TV station that does that around here. ABC Station 4, Grand Rapids, around 3 o'clock, they turn the bars on or do the weather radio until 5 o'clock in the morning. I mean, that was a few years ago, but yeah. Okay, your nuts off? Yeah. Yeah, cut my nuts off, the hilarious. So, do what you do now. I'm going to go to bed. Like I said, you got anything to say, put in the chat and I'll read it tomorrow morning. And if it's a good question, I'll read it. So, good night. So, yeah. Camera's staying on though. I want to see if I talk in my sleep or not. So, good night. Yes, comfortable enough to. Yeah. Where's my baby boy, huh? Want some lovin's? I just want to go back to bed. I wish I could just make some money. Am a slave? I should make some concepts in my head from the paper. I'll work on that tomorrow after I upload videos to YouTube. Good baby. Yeah. I wish your sister was doing better. But you're doing good. Which I'm glad you're doing good. My baby boy. Wish your sister was doing good right now. Waking me back up. Sleep. Baby boy. I wish I had pizza. I wish I had pizza. I wish I had my TV station. What the hell? I wish I could make a channel that would be popular. I've got videos tomorrow to upload to YouTube, so that's about it. I wish I got a letter from YouTube saying I wish you could get achievement award from YouTube. That'd be nice. I get 5,000 subscribers, and then I do merch again. Author. I'm not the. My Chevy did not. I don't own a Chevy, so I didn't think. So my Chevy didn't do shit. That's a good movie. The problem is they screwed up though. In that movie, they screwed up though real big, because they screwed up though. Dang, this stinks. My age is good tomorrow. Oh, I'm sorry, baby boy. I love my baby boy. Oh, I'm sorry. My Chevy took a shit. Yeah, I don't own a Chevy. I don't afford. And I screwed up that film. They screwed up. Yeah, that film was made like 40 years ago. And you only went to Escanaba like what? Over 10 years? Over 10 years ago? Let's see, you went to Escanaba? Yeah, with a buck in. But downtown Escanaba is the main drag. It's it. It's not connected to anything. It's a dead end road. I haven't looked into that. I should look at that later. I'll look into that later. I may do that tomorrow. If no one did it, and I'll do my own talk about the movie. Because that movie was good. I like that movie. Yeah, you also made your own. You made your version, didn't you? Yep, my version I made got rid of 2 dirty parts. Maybe I'll record that part on my channel. I should do shit. This year, I've been on the 35. I've been on the 9. I've been on the 35. I've been on the 119. 119. I've been on the 86. I've been on the 60. I've been on the 66. 51, 139 to 40. Yeah, the 119 is pretty. Isn't the 40 easy to get home from? This year, I've been on the 6, the 40, 94, 96, 69. I've been on the 2. The 2 is one of the biggest. The 2 is so big. The 2 is so big. It goes from. The 2 is so big. It goes into Wisconsin. Oh. I've been on 35. I've been on 2. I've been on Route 66. I've been on Lincoln Highway. I've been on Lincoln Highway so many times. I've been on Lincoln Highway more often than I've been on Route 66. This year, I've been on 66 one time. I've been on Lincoln thousands of times. We didn't know it existed until a few years ago. I didn't find out about Lincoln Highway until 15 years ago. I've been on 31, 131. Scratch that. I've been on 131 a gazillion times because I live on 131. I live near 131. 86, which is technically the 7. 12. I've been on US 12 a gazillion times too. Okay. I'd say I've been on the 12. I'd say I've been on 12, 60. I think I can say that. I can say this officially. I've been on 60, 12 most. Yeah, technically, I can say I've been on US 12 and M60 the longest. Yeah, I can say that. I'll put it officially. I've been on M60 and US 12 the most. Mostly, yeah. I've been going on 12 and 60 since I lived in Niles, which is over 20 years ago, but still. I moved up here in 05. I moved up in Cole in 05, but yeah, I've been on 60 and 12 the most. I've been on 60. I've been on 60 the most. 60, I've been on US M60, I've been on the most because it goes right through 3 hours. And M86, I've been going on that for, wow, at least 20. Actually, I've been on M86 for 20 years. I've been on M60 for over 30 years. I've been on M60 for over 30 years. Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, I'll be on the record to say that I've been on M60 the most. I've been on M60 and US 12 the most. And been on, actually, yeah, I'll say it right now. I've been on M60 the most. I've been on M60 for the past over 30. I've been on M60 for over 30 years. And M60 I've been on constantly. Yeah, I've been on M60 most of my life. I've been on that thing for 30 years. So, yeah, I'll confess that. I've been on M60 the longest of all the roads. Yeah. That's better. That was as an yeah. Yeah. I've been on most highways, yeah. Brucey, he's like Brucey versus Maury. Wait, didn't Brucey beat up his brother? Yeah, Brucey punched Maury in the face at least once in his life. Yeah, at least Maury talks about shouldn't be juicing Brucey. I know. I should do GTA 4 and do the videos and digitize them to YouTube. And I do Twitch. Well, too late now. What's your name, boy? Louis, please. I was just like YouTuber. I was just a full-time YouTuber. I think something like that. Kevin, whoever his name is, it does this 24/7. Nope. One day, maybe it can come right. I used to make one video goes viral. Hmm. Wish you could do what you're going to do. Yeah, I wish I could do what I really want to do, but I can't do what I really want to do because I don't have the power, the time to do it. But if I did, I would. But I really want to make a cartoon, but I can already do that cartoon list of what cartoons I'm going to make. Yeah, I'm still going to do that one video. Make those. Yeah. I wish I was. There you were. I wish I was. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. People don't care. I don't think people care anymore. Do you care? I don't care. But this is how I make my money. And, Agreed. There. I'm not going to. I'm cake. It doesn't look better. I live my life. My YouTube channels. Hey, your YouTube channels. You know, I do. I wish I could do that. It won't happen. I can't do that because I'm not allowed to. I might be doing that tomorrow. Huh? Hey, baby. Oh, yeah, I don't know why, but I don't know. I wish Philly was my cheat. I wish Philly was still with me. No one loves it. Nope. I have to love me. Yeah, I'm better than Jimmy. I have to look that up later. I need money. I'm a chemist, a gym too. I wish I made more money, but I'm a joker. I'm a YouTuber that's a joke. I don't care. Mm-hmm. I found. I don't push my nuts as much. My grandson always has power. Mhm. 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 Mm. Right there, pop it. Mm. Your DDS was about 14 more months. I wish I was a full-time YouTuber, but yeah, the department has camera screens rather than Hmm. 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 care. I don't care anymore. I don't care. I don't care about being a double F. I don't care being an FF. I don't care what people call me. I need to lose a little weight. I'm cutting the stream off. I'm cutting the fucking stream off. I'm cutting the fucking stream off. This didn't work as planned.